Want to boost your KD and dominate every match in bloodstrike? Whether you're struggling to stay alive or just looking to take your game to the next level, I've got you covered. In this video, I'll break down the best strategies, movement tips, and decision-making skills to help you rack up more kills while keeping your deaths to a minimum. Stick around till the end for some advanced tips that can make a huge difference in your gameplay. Setting a kill goal can be a game changer when it comes to increasing your KD. If you aim for a specific number of kills per match, you'll naturally adjust your playstyle, whether that means playing more aggressively or becoming more efficient with your engagements. But remember, a high kill count won't matter if you're dying too often. The key is to secure kills while keeping your deaths to a minimum. Think of your kills and deaths like oil and water. They shouldn't mix. Your goal should be simple: increase your kill count while keeping your deaths as low as possible. But it's easier said than done. Over the past 2 days, I put this to the test. I set a goal of having an average of 15 or more kills per match while minimizing my deaths. From my experience, going solo is one of the best ways to boost KD, especially if you want to avoid getting paired with random teammates or facing a fully coordinated squad. I also know someone with an insane 20 plus KD. I've played with him before, and he's the type of player who can carry an entire team with his skill level. Honestly, I haven't seen anyone with a KD that high. If you know someone with a crazy KD, please let me know in the comments down below. Being aggressive can definitely help you secure more kills and boost your KD, but it doesn't mean you can't make progress with a more passive playstyle. Smart decision making is key regardless of how you play. Avoid overcommitting or overextending. Taking unnecessary risks can put you in a bad position and lead to unnecessary deaths. Always have a plan before engaging. Don't just blindly chase enemies or you might walk into a trap. Use audio cues to your advantage. Footsteps indicators, gunshots, and enemy movements provide crucial information, so listen carefully before making a move. If a fight gets too chaotic, fall back, reset, reposition, and regain control instead of forcing bad engagements. Whether you're pushing fights or holding your ground, the key is knowing when to engage and when to fall back. Having strong map awareness is crucial for survival. Knowing how to position yourself, rotate efficiently, and control key areas can give you a major edge over your opponents. Always keep an eye on the zone and rotate early to avoid getting trapped. By rotating early, you can gatekeep enemies from entering the zone. Here in this clip, I tried to gatekeep my opponents. I knew their exact locations because I use a UAV. I'm also using Zero so I can secure a high ground advantage without a problem. I use the zone to my advantage. In this scenario, my enemies will either move to the zone using 3 exits. These exits are within my range, so I can easily spot them and take them down. Gatekeeping is a great way to secure kills and maintain zone control, but always be ready to reposition if needed. Next is map choice. Shutter Island is definitely the sweatier map. I'm honestly getting tired of facing Origin users and there's a ton of them in Shutter Island, so I decided to take a safer approach and pick the other map instead. Regardless of which map you play, it's important to know the hot drop locations. Most players will land in the closest available area at the start of the match, leading to intense early game fights. Hot drops are high risk, high reward. If you're confident in your skills, this is a great chance to secure quick kills, gain momentum, and take control of the match right from the start. But if you prefer a safer, more strategic approach, you can land on the far edges of the map to avoid early engagements. But there's a downside: fewer kills and a slower start. In the end, it's all about balancing the risk and reward in relation to your skills and playstyle. Using the right weapons is crucial for increasing your KD because it directly affects your kill efficiency, survivability, and consistency in fights. When choosing your weapons, one of the most important factors to consider is TTK, or time to kill. Weapons with a faster TTK allow you to eliminate enemies before they even have a chance to react, so don't be surprised if you get melted by an enemy using a SCAR or AUG while you're stuck with an M4 or CAG-6. You might have a chance if you shoot first, but if both of you fire at the same time, you're less likely to win. I get it. You might be tired of using the same meta weapons over and over again, but if your goal is to win more fights and boost your KD, they're simply the best tools for the job. Just take a look at the leaderboards, you will clearly see which weapons dominate the meta and are favored by top players. At the end of the day, playing smart also means playing with the best gear. If you want to increase your KD, use the weapons that give you the best chance to win. Many players tend to overcomplicate things by trying to execute flashy plays, doing unnecessary movement, and constantly forcing high-risk engagements. But in reality, keeping things simple and efficient often leads to better results. You don't need to have an insane complex movement to play well. While having both good aim and movement is ideal, if you struggle with both, focus on one and I highly recommend you start with your aim first. No matter how well you move, if you can't land your shots, you won't secure kills. Good aim always beats fancy movement in a fight. It's true that some players have both great aim and movement, but that comes from experience and muscle memory developed over time. Start with the basics, build consistency, and as your aim improves, you can gradually refine your movement to complement with your gameplay. Did you find any of these tips helpful? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.